I can't wait to graduate. I wish we were already at graduation. I mean, can't we just graduate yet? Those are the words I have and have myself uttered throughout senior year. We couldn't wait to leave, and yet maybe it's just me, but I never thought the day would actually get here. But here we are, at graduation. I cannot continue without thanking our families, teachers, administrators, and staff who were our guiding light throughout our paths. And of course, I'd like to take this moment to first say the words I've always dreamt of saying and hearing. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it. So this is it. This is the moment that all of those nights, squeezing in as many TOK verbs into our essay, updating our manage back last minute for the oh-so-coveted green flag, and writing a whole 12 pages on the most obscure, inexplicable topic for an IA was for. My entire life, I felt like I was chasing after my own shadow. The more I moved forward, the more it ran away as well. I had an unabating urge to keep moving forward, perhaps because my perception of life was based on the conception that time was linear. Yes, time is based on the electron spin levels of the cesium atoms. I would know that, I'm an HL chemistry student. But before that, it was based on sundials. And before that, sophist philosophers believed time was literally unreal. And while the scientific explanation for time is appealing, I cannot help but agree with 5th century philosophers on this. Time is unreal. The future and past are arbitrary and intangible, and maybe we made it all up in our heads. Maybe prom was a figment of our imagination. Maybe the post-graduation dinner we'll be having with our families will never exist. In this line of thinking, we've spent our entire lives chasing and waiting for something that might have never happened. 3 IB papers down, 12 more to go. This is our last sports game. Last time sitting in math class and confusing integration for differentiation. Last lunch with our friends in the cafeteria. In just the past month, we've knocked down milestone after milestone, and we are now what is possibly the last of the last. But let me reframe that. This is our last high school graduation, but it is also our first. Because in every ending, there is a beginning. This might be the end of a decade, but it is the start of an age. We must not be afraid of transience. We must not be afraid of moving forward. Most people are anchors. They need to hold on to something, whether it's your friends, your family, your hobbies, the fact that you can recite any Taylor Swift lyric on command, or being the cool guy that makes everyone laugh at the back of the class. It's in our human nature to hold on to things. Like I learned in psychology, it's called forming a schema. You form a neural network for everyone around you, including, and perhaps most importantly, yourself. When you grow up, you'll anchor onto more and more things. Your acceptance to your dream program, your family, your hobbies, or maybe the upcoming internship in Silicon Valley, or maybe making your college's varsity basketball team. What people don't tell you is that as often as you form new anchors, you lose them as well. You'll be rejected from your dream job. You'll cut out people from your life that don't serve you. You'll fall out of love with the sport you played since elementary school. And you'll mourn and grieve for these losses. And oftentimes, we can feel lost. After all, who are we if we aren't the sum of everything we love and wanted and desired? Personally, throughout my high school years, I joined clubs, quit them, joined them again, and quit them again. I talked to new people, made friends, and then started again from square one. I lost many things that I used to define myself, and amidst it all, I was left in a haze of who I truly was. But it's natural to lose things. It's natural to change. So how exactly are we supposed to understand who we truly are when everything is as transient as time itself? This might be a bit of a philosophical question, and I'm no philosopher, but if there was one thing I learned from my time at ISB, it's that you are change. The very fact that every day you wake up just the tiniest bit different, and then suddenly you're not the person you recognize anymore. I suppose that's my way of saying your self-schema, your image of yourself, isn't static. So in an ironic paradox, if there's only one thing you can hold on to, it's the fact that you can and will change. People like to say, I don't even recognize you anymore, as a bad remark, but sometimes it can be good, and most of the times, it's normal. So at our next high school reunion, or the next time we run into each other at the grocery store, or the next time we swipe up on someone's Instagram story, I hope you realize that you haven't lost anything. You never lost your past self, for you are an amalgamation of everyone you were before. You are the sum of your younger selves, of your mistakes, of your childhood dreams and favorite songs. So look around, class of 2023. This is who we are now. But it's not who we are going to be in the next 10 years, or next month, or even the next few minutes when we walk across the stage and get our diploma. Time is not linear. The past is arbitrary, and the future is unpromised. And perhaps the most important moment of all is now. Perhaps the most important version of you isn't who you used to be or who you want to be, but rather who you are now. Your values, your morals, how you treat other people, what you love, those are the things that define you, but they won't be forever. The scary news is you'll never be the same person again. The cool news is you'll never be the same person again. Let yourself grow, let yourself change, and know that with every step of the way, all of your memories are holding your hand through it all. Class of 2023, thank you. Congratulations, and I cannot wait to see who you all become.
You please signify your newly graduated status by moving your tassels from the right to the left.